There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the name. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the name. Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino is the Name, and this is a surprise live stream. So I'm really going live because, well, it's been a minute, but I actually got a chance to set some new things up in here. And this is actually my new setup. Well, something that I'm testing out. I have a 3-camera setup right now. So we're gonna see how it go, you know. This is just one camera view. I have a couple other angles, as you can see. But I was like, man, you know what? It's just been a minute. So let's just, let's get on here. Let's vibe it out, It's been a lot of things going on. And honestly, I still have quite a few things that I need to take care of before I'm like fully able to be back in like the YouTube space, like wholeheartedly. So, I just got some major things that I'm still trying to work on and accomplish before I can like really just get back in here. But it's still some things that we can discuss. We can discuss business. We can discuss the current state of the economy. We can discuss some things, So I just wanted to come on here and just like vibe it out with you guys, man. I don't even know how if the audio is lining up yet. I really just set this up, and I have a webcam right here. I have a camera here, over here. So, and then I have another camera here. So, well, it's actually 2 phones. So I have 2 cell phones, and this is actually over Wi-Fi. So it's a few things that I can do. And I was thinking I have another camera. Well, I got a couple more cameras, but if I could have set my other camera up, maybe on that side of the kitchen, that would have been pretty cool. So I basically turned my kitchen into a studio. Turned the kitchen into a studio. So hopefully it looks okay. Matter of fact, if you could, somebody, please just let me know if you can even hear me. I'm hoping the audio is clear or you can actually hear me. I don't know if it's moving with the video. I don't know if my mouth is moving with the video, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, so I have had a lot of different things happen as far as professionally. A lot of good things, some things not so good, not so good, not as good as I would have hoped. So I went for a new position. And I did not get it. Not only did I not get it, I didn't even make it to an interview because HR did not push my resume forward. Don't make any sense to me. They had their reasons. They told me their reasons. They don't make any sense still. They don't make any sense still. But I have gotten better from that experience, I guess you could say. So that is kind of the thing you need to like do, right? Like if you ever get any bad information or bad news, instead of doing a lot of complaining, try to fix whatever it is that somebody is complaining about. And it, honestly, it still doesn't mean that it's gonna fix the problem. Like there may be a new problem. It might just fix that situation. So they had an issue with my resume, which I've never had an issue with my resume in the past, ever. never had an issue. Well, there's always improvement. There's always room for improvement. So I'm open to that. But I never had an issue where they were just like, yo, we're just not going to even push your resume forward until this time. And this was probably the best resume I ever had, up to date. And so, yeah, no referral, no push through, no whatever. And I'm overqualified for the position, honestly, overqualified for it. What's good? King 318, what's popping, man? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yes, sir. I see you. It's been a minute since I've been on here. By the way, let me know. Can you hear me? Am I, is the audio good? Is my mouth lined up with the audio? Is it a little off? Is it on? I don't know. So just let me know. But yeah, I just wanted to start with that, right? Like that was a surprise. That was a big surprise for me. Okay. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect them to not refer me at all. Like, it's okay if I don't even make it through the interview. Like, maybe I'm sure there's other qualified candidates who applied as well. But to not even make it to the hiring manager to say no, like HR made the decision. And it was for a position that was, okay, say, yeah, I'm good. That's what's up, brother, for sure. So it was for a position that that was in my wheelhouse. I'm a certified auditor. It was an auditor position, and I did not, for whatever reason, HR thought that I wasn't qualified to be an auditor or to. I don't know what's going on. But that's the current state of the world. It's a lot of, you got to overprove, which I thought being certified would have been good enough for that, but nope. So, back to the drawing board, and we just make adjustments, and we'll come out stronger. It was definitely a position I wanted, but it is what it is. So, but I have a lot of other things going on, like sports agency. So my business partners have started a sports agency, and I will become a licensed agent pretty soon. And so yeah, that's actually pretty exciting. We've been talking to players, like students. Well, not me. Well, I'm around, but the actual licensed agents are the ones who've been discussing things with the players and stuff like that. So pretty exciting, just knowing we're embarking on this new journey, and just learning everything about like being an agent. And I'll be testing for the NBA agency, because you have to take a test when you go for your certification to be an agent for the NFL or the NBA and stuff like that. So it's interesting. Just definitely excited about that. You know what? I need to bring my sister and Darren on. My sister's an agent, and so is Darren, and so I need to bring them on and just interview them and discuss, why players need an agent, or just about how to get started being an agent and things like that. I think it's fascinating information. I think it's pretty interesting. That's actually really exciting. We're talking to parents. We're talking to kids. Like young athletes and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, and just even hearing about the opportunities that these kids have to make money, the kind of money these kids are able to make is ridiculous. With NIL deals and things like that, crazy. It's crazy. I'm hearing millions for some of these kids. Some of these kids is making millions of dollars. All right. Some making $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. Some people on the bench, not starters, making 100,000, 120,000, 180,000. It's crazy. They're making this, and this per year. This isn't like for the 4 years that they're going to be in college. It's just like for the year, they getting $1 million. It's crazy. I heard some students are even retiring in college. Like after college, they retire. They're like, I don't even want to go pro. I'm good. I'm gonna stay here. I'm not even gonna go pro. It's unbelievable. The world that we in right now. King 318 said, yeah, they are having insane deals. Yes, insane. It's crazy. I saw that Cooper Flag. They said Cooper. This is what was reported. I didn't actually see his contracts or anything like that. But they're saying Cooper Flag, his NIL deal is $28 million. That's how much money they say Cooper Flag is making from NIL deals. In case you don't know what NIL means, it's name, in image, likeness. So, yes, it is. And there's a lot of stuff to know as well. Like being an agent, there's a lot of things that you need to know. Like this school may not allow a student to use their jersey or the school name or anything like that to promote or to in their NIL deal. And some may, it just, I guess, all depends. I knew the NFL did this, but I didn't know how it worked with college. But in college, they also get a check for any, like those games that get created. They get a check for that too. Like all the college students who are in the game, they get a check for that. I didn't know. I knew the NFL and NBA, they got like a royalty check or something like that for being in a video game. Like, so when you play NBA 2K or when you play NCAA or whatever, those games, they actually cut a check to every player who's in the game. And so I knew the NFL and the NBA did that. I just didn't know that college sports also did that now. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So it's really crazy how much money, not just the pros can make, but that some of these college kids can make. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's a real thing now to be a college athlete is like a job. Like but of course they play hard and it was kind of, but like they're actually they're buying houses with this money. Like they're retiring their mom from without even going pro. What does that do? Like does that help the pros or hurt the pros? I mean, of course it doesn't matter if it helps or hurt the pros because it helps the players, right? But just thinking does that affect the way, I guess, players look at going pro? Are there, I'm sure there's going to be college students who decide to just stay in college another year or two even because they're going to make so much more money, in college. And in college, but I mean, I don't know. King 318 says, LOL, you're going to make me go suit up. I can't take nothing less than $5 million. Give me a very NIL deal. Yeah. So yeah, go suit up, brother. Go suit up. Hey, it's out here, man. These folks is getting it. Bet NIL deal. Yeah, man. Hey, this is definitely a reason to invest in your children. Invest in your kids, So I'm definitely hoping my son gets some NIL money. Get some NIL money. Yes, sir. Please do. Imagine you not ever having to assist your kid financially in college. Because, that's a huge, on my mind is okay, my son's going to go to college. And when he goes to college, I'm going to have to still pay, money. He ain't going to get hopefully he gets student loans. Hopefully. Lord, please get him a student loan. I'm not student loan. I don't mean student loan. I mean a scholarship. I hope he get a full ride scholarship, academic, athletic, everything, anything and everything. Whatever he get, that's what I want him to get a scholarship. But whatever he don't, if he don't get a scholarship, and some of the scholarships that he may even get still may require me come out of pocket some. But, I've already embraced, he's going to have to, I'm probably going to have to pay for his rent wherever he lives. I'm probably going to have to give him some money for clothes and his car. Well, I'm not even I would be giving him money for his, taking care of the car and gas. And, he's going to need some pocket change to go out. He's going to be in college. And I want him to be focused on, his academics and stuff like that. And so I really didn't mentally say I'm going to be working to put him through school, right? Like that's it is what it is. But if he's 18 and can make 120,000, if he's 18 and he can make 30,000, I'm happy. I'm happy because I didn't factor in any kind of money. And if he's able to get an NIL deal, that's gonna, that's grown people's salary. 150,000, that's adult salary. That's a grown person. That's I'm happy with 150. Like that is respectable money right there. King 318 said, you ever thought about getting back in the hot shot game? So I haven't thought about it because when I was doing it, the money was still relatively good. When I was doing hot shot, the money was good. And then, I was kind of busy. Like I was busy in that space when I was in that space, as far as like, I was able to focus entirely on that because my career was on pause. We were on a government shutdown. I was a federal employee and we were kind of shut down. So I was able to really just focus on that and YouTube. And so when they called us back to work, I was trying to work and with my job and do that, but I already knew it was going to be a lot. So honestly, I could have done that and my job, but I couldn't do that, my job and YouTube. And so YouTube was more of a passion. The hot shot trucking and my job is more for financial reasons, right? Like I make money from my job, I make money from trucking. So those were the things that paid the bills and stuff like that. So trucking helped pay the bills while I was out of work. But my real passion is doing this right here. I pay for all this, right? I pay to do this. I'm not making no real money with this, okay? All right. I've only made maybe close to 25,000 with everything. Cause I got maybe a little more than 25,000. I made 20,000 in AdSense from this over the course of all these years. And maybe, a couple $1,000s here and there from other stuff like books, and sponsor stuff, whatever. I really ain't did much sponsor stuff at all. I just really been here for the love of the game. For the love of the game, baby. I'm just here for the love of the game. King 318 said, yeah, I was thinking about jumping in, but I've been seeing how many horror stories. So the money was better when I was in, or at least it was, I don't know what it's like even now. The money was good when I was in, and then I just started seeing everybody saying, oh, I can't make any money with it, or, it ruined them and this and that. So I was like, oh, I ain't know. I ain't, the numbers that I was hearing, people was, the miles per, the money per mile and everything that I was hearing just didn't even make sense, especially with everything going up. But then again, of course, there's always winners and there's losers. So somebody's making money. Somebody out here driving and getting to it. I got some cousins who are owner operators. They get to it. Well, I'm pretty sure they're owner operators, but they get to it. They running it down. I don't know what's happening. I just seen a video when one was this is how I made 10,000 in a day. I don't know if I don't know the science behind whatever they did or how they did it or whatever, but or how much they netted from that process or whatever it is, or how that's even possible. But somebody is winning like crazy. And maybe I should interview some of my little cousins or whatever. That'll be pretty good. So we can discuss it, because I don't actually know the state of trucking currently though. So check something. Okay. Let's see. So just try to change camera angles real quick. What do you guys think about this setup, like this style that I have set up in here? Just curious. Just curious. And you say the mic is good. All right. Well, this might be something. You know, this could be something. This could be something. I actually got to get something to eat. I got to eat. I'm just saying that because, like, I know I can't stay on here long because I'm hungry. I'm 200 pounds. I got to eat. Great setup. Appreciate it, man. Hold on. Let me. Hey, Google, turn living room lights red.
2 lights to red.
See, they turn red, but you can't really tell. It's not enough light back there. I need to put more lights back there. That's what I need to do. I need to put more lights back there. And yeah, I can light that room up though. I got a lot of lights. That ain't enough. I think these lights are too bright, and it's just not enough light back there to like make any like impactful changes. But see, I can change these too, right? So like, hey, Google, turn lights red.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 lights to red.
Yeah, but see, this is not a good effect. It's not a good effect. I don't know. Oh, it's not a good effect for me. Hey, Google, turn lights white. Yeah. So,
9 out of 10 lights to white.
9 out of 10. Oh, okay. It's just odd. I was like, am I missing a light? So wait. 9 out of 10. Oh, because I took one of those. All right, whatever. Anyway, Thompson Appliance says he liked the setup. Man, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, what I like about it, because I mean, there's this angle that we have right now. I guess the camera's here. So this angle is cool. I like it because it's kind of close up and it has the mic and stuff like that. I really kind of didn't want the mic here like this because I thought it was too much, too busy. But I mean, I guess it's all right. But what I like mainly though is I go to this one because if I switch automatically to the other camera angle, it'll be a blank. And so I don't show that. I just try to keep it smooth. But I really like this angle right here. Yeah, I like this angle because it's a much wider view. Guess I could get this chair out of the chair. Oh, nice in the shot. See? Out of here. Yeah. So I like this shot. And so you know, I can move around a little bit, but not with these headphones on, but yeah. I like this. Yeah, I like this little setup right here. All right, so yeah, anyway, what's going on? Have y'all been like paying attention to like Dr. Umar? What is happening? Have y'all been paying any attention to the Dr. Umar stuff? I don't know if you guys have. I'm gonna see if I can find something. Let's see. Crazy to me. You can tell with YouTube, Instagram, it'd be crazy stuff. And I don't really be watching crazy stuff, so I don't want anybody thinking like I be watching crazy stuff. People send me crazy stuff, and so then the algorithm think that that's what I want to see. I don't want to see all that crazy stuff. But
inappropriate Valentine's Day pictures, but if you ain't telling, I ain't telling. Some of you queens sent me some inappropriate.
Hold on, you got it.
Some of you queens sent me some inappropriate Valentine's Day pictures, but if you ain't telling, I ain't telling. Some of you queens sent me some inappropriate Frederick Douglass 206 solar return pics, but hey, it is what it is. King Kong consciousness. No, I didn't. I deleted those pictures, brother. I said, sister, it's all about elevation right now. Stop trying to get me in my lower chakra. I said, don't be sending me no pictures like that. I'm the leader of the Black Revolution. Don't be sending me your private book. I had to tell her sister. I didn't even look at the picture. I didn't even look at it, brothers.
0.1 miles.
Brothers, I didn't even look, brothers. I did not look at the picture. I sent the picture back to the beautiful.
Hold on. My bad. I gotta go back. Hold on.
Some of you queens sent me some inappropriate Valentine's Day pictures, but
Do y'all understand how
if
funny
you ain't
this
telling,
is?
I ain't telling. Some of you queens sent me some inappropriate Frederick Douglass 206 solar return pics, but hey, it is what it is. King Kong consciousness. No, I didn't. I deleted those pictures, brother. I said, sister, it's all about elevation right now. Stop trying to get me in my lower chakra. I said, don't be sending me no pictures like that. I'm the leader of the Black Revolution. Don't be sending me your private part. I had to tell her sister. I didn't even look at the picture. I didn't even look at it, brothers.
0.1 miles.
Brothers, I didn't even look, brothers.
He said he didn't look at the
I
pictures.
did not look at the picture. I sent the picture back to the beautiful African queens who sent them.
Turn left.
I did not look at the picture. I'm focused on my job. I'm focused on my job, brothers. I am focused. It's all about FDMG. I did not look at it. I sent the photos back, my brother. Respect your brother. I was prepping FDMG for paint day, brother. I ain't have time to be looking at no buns. I sent the photos back, my brother. I'm focused on the Honorable Frederick Douglass 206 solar return. I was cleaning and prepping FDMG, my brothers. Get your mind out the gutter. Get your mind out the gutter. Politics over. Revolution over. Institutions over. Business before. Black queens forever, snow bunnies now. Black queens forever, snow. Black.
Yo, what? Yo, did y'all understand how crazy this is? He went from like, yeah, y'all send me some pictures, you know, I'm cool though, to like, hold on, wait. And he said, first he said he deleted the pictures. Then he said he sent the pictures back. And it's like, okay, well, one of those is a lie, okay? He said, I didn't look at the picture. I deleted it. Then he said, hey, I didn't look at the picture. I sent it back. What you sent it back? Did you actually send it back? Or like, you know, what? Like, I hope you didn't send it back because now you sending pictures like that. But yeah, it's just outrageous, man. This guy here is out of control. This guy's out of control, man. He's out of control. He got to be a comedian. He got to be a comedian. And I'm okay if he's a comedian. I'm okay. I'm okay if he's a comedian. He cannot be serious though. Like we cannot. Is this the conscious community? Is this the conscious community? Like somebody from the conscious. I need to interview somebody from the conscious community because I got questions and I need answers. I got questions and I need answers. Oh my God. All right, so King 318 said, yeah, Dr. Umar been tripping, LOL. He said, I think when he first started, he had good intentions, but he done got lost in the sauce. He done got lost in the sauce. Okay. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about frauds. Let's talk about frauds. I'm not saying he's a fraud, okay? Look, I'm not saying he's a fraud. I'm not calling anybody a fraud. I actually try to stay away from the finger pointing type of stuff, okay? I try to stay away from it. But let's talk about frauds, because it's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of fraudulent stuff happening out here. It's a lot of frauds, a lot of fake people. All right? It's a lot of fake people, okay? I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's so much fake stuff out here. It's hard to know what's real and what's not. Okay. As a matter of fact, yeah, just to prove I'm actually where I'm at right now. I'm gonna do this just to prove. And by the way, if you go back, I've been here since what, 2018? I'm 2016. I think 2016 or 2017. I don't know how many years back my videos go, but you can watch this process of me moving here, living, all of that kind of stuff. It's been, you know what? I don't know if I still have those old videos up on this channel, but when I started this channel, I was actually in an apartment with my brother and his cousin before I moved here. That's my first video was with Big Tay, and he passed away. R.I.P. to him. But my first video was me and him, and I'm sure I probably have taken it down. I don't even know, but you can see the process of me getting here and stuff like that. I was changing jobs and all kind of stuff. I was going to school, finishing my degree. You could see this is not an overnight thing, right? But I have learned that a lot of stuff here, like just in like social media, is fake. It's the fakest stuff in the world. Okay, but just for proof that I'm actually where I am right now, to show you. That's right. I'm at home. It's no stunting, no fugazi, just hard work, chilling. I'm in a t-shirt and jogging pants. I'm chilling. It's nothing fancy about none of this. These people so fake. I have to walk around just to show I'm home. Yo, these people faking. They faking education, and this is the thing. They faking it in like public. You know what I'm saying? They are like faking in reality. They faking in areas that it's not that difficult to prove. Like when people used to fake degrees, it'd be to get a job. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be up giving speeches about their journey to get their degree. They got it, and they apply for a job with it, and they kept it on the low. They'll hang a picture of it and kind of wouldn't really talk about it. You get to talk, hey, so how was school? What school did you go to? Oh, I went to this school. It's a little small. You don't know it. You don't really know that school. It's a little small school. Ain't nothing special. I just was trying to hurry up and get my degree. And people, they were quiet with it. These people today, oh no, they going to graduations. They fake the school. They going to graduate, and they posted the pictures. They posted the pictures of this fake school with the fake degree. It is crazy. There's no, this is a whole video in itself. I got to do a whole video about this. And you know what's crazy? Let's just say you was like, well, I got to make the whole con look good at least, right? I got to make the con look good. So I'm going to go all in with the con. I'm going to get the pictures. I'm going to do this. That's, you know what? If you do that, that's okay. You did it. All right. You went all the way with it. You got the pictures. You got your cap and gown. It looked real good. You got your hood. You got a doctorate. You got a master's. You got your bachelor's from your fake school. That's, you know what? you at least got the package, I guess you can say. It looks real. It looks real because you got we don't really know the school because maybe you just posted pictures. Hey, I graduated, got my stuff, and you got your pictures. Looks good, right? Well, maybe we ain't really look that deep. But what be killing me is when I'll see somebody who got a fake degree and they sit around and they talk about people. Well, they talk about, man, I already got a degree. Like somebody's like, yeah, I'm doing my classes and stuff like that. And they're like, yeah, especially, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying not to talk about people, but there are gurus who sit around and talk about, why you should give them money and why school ain't no good because, they already have a degree. Degrees don't help you. You can't tell me anything. You're trying to get a bachelor's. I have a master's. This is not going to help you. I already have a master's. I already have a doctorate. This degree don't mean nothing. No, your degree don't mean, let's be clear. Your degree don't mean nothing, okay? You don't care about it because you didn't earn it. You didn't earn it. You know how many dope boys that I know say, man, I never was able to, money never meant nothing because I never really worked for it. But when I went and worked for it, that money go way further than this hustle money because that money come fast and go fast. This other money, I'm working for this. I'm not finna just get this away to anybody. So you don't work for it, you know. So how could you respect it? How could you respect it? You ain't work for this. But man, I be looking at the group that I know they got fake school, fake degrees and stuff. I know they paid for this and that. And they sit around and talk down on people who earning this stuff. And they speak as though they're equivalent, Like, well, sir, why are you on this panel with doctors? And now we out here calling you doctor such and such because we just assume that you actually earn this because the audacity of you to be on a panel with PhDs. They are so bold, man. This is crazy. P318 say I just had a conversation about white collar jobs versus degree holders. You say you just had a conversation about white collar jobs versus degree holders. I'd love to hear that conversation, man. What's the conversation like? How does it go? How does that go? Because when you say white collar, you mean blue collar or white collar? Okay. Look, we was thinking the same thing. Yeah. Okay. You say he means blue collar jobs. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So that is an interesting conversation, right? Because blue collar and white and degree holders, it depends on what we're referring to. Because somebody was talking to me about, the fact that, like the blue collar workers, why go to school when you can get a blue collar job? It might have been my son even that I was talking to because somebody whose folks work at a factory or something like that and was just saying, hey, they were able to make this kind of money and do this and that. But largely though, things could change. And things are changing rapidly right now. I don't know if y'all paying attention to what's going on in the economy, but things are changing rapidly. But still, right now, the average blue collar worker, at least where I'm at, doesn't make anywhere close to like what degree holders. Not the average. Of course, you got these guys who might be able to make 100,000 as a plumber, but most of the plumbers that don't make close to that, they 40, 50,000, 60,000, stuff like that. They not making 120, and you got a couple of guys with degrees that are voted down 130, 140, 150. It still doesn't quite equate. Said, yeah, dude said he just started an HVAC company and didn't see the need for a bachelor's degree. And of course, like, there are certain things and certain, like, if he starts a company, then that's that, right? Like, he owns a company. But if he's a worker at a company, then that's different. I know a lot of HVAC guys who don't make that much money. And I know some HVAC guys who make decent. And or what's even a lot for them may still not equal to what's a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like one of those things where, like, I know an HVAC guy who made like 90K, and for him in his lifestyle, it's like drug dealer money. Like, he's like, he ain't got no student loans. He good. He can smoke good. You know what I mean? He can drink good. He got a nice car. He got rims on it. You know what I'm saying? That's great. That's great money. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, the white collar workers that I know, as a matter of fact, my previous position that I was in, I didn't know anybody who made less than 100,000. The secretary made like 140, 130. Like, I didn't know anybody who made less than 100,000. But going to a plumber organization or HVAC shop and find out if it's 80 people in here, does everybody in here make 100,000? Everybody. That's like the difference, right? And so, but that's not what's really discussed. That's not, it's still a big gap. Now, could it possibly change? Yeah. I mean, now if you're an HVAC company owner, you can make crazy money. You could, yeah. I mean, that's almost, business owners can typically make more money if they own the business versus being an employee at the business, because if I'm hiring somebody, how much am I paying them? Am I paying you $30 an hour? Matter of fact, let's look it up. I want to look it up right now. Let's look up what the average HVAC salary. And believe me, we need HVAC because it be hot in Georgia. Like, my AC went out. I had to get a new compressor, and TXV or whatever they call it, come do it. I don't $1,450 out of pocket for one thing. Then I had to put another $800 in Freon. Come get it. Come get all of it. Come get it. But the company owner made a decent amount of money. The person working, come on now, it's business. So, when we talk about these blue collar jobs and stuff, so it says approximately $77,241. The average HVAC salary in the United States is $77,241 as of August 2025. Typical salary ranges are $41,000 to $112,000. Additionally, the average national wage for HVAC technicians was about $28.75 an hour, equating to about $59,810 per year. So there's HVAC technicians. Well, it says the national average. I don't know what the difference is between these two, but let's just say you got the guys who are like the license is running through, and then you got the guys who are, I guess, like working under somebody else's license and stuff. So, but you can say approximately 77,000, right? Now, this is for 2025. When I was so this isn't giving me, but I did videos on this and I showed you guys this before where I was looking at the average. Well, you know what? I think I may know how to find it. Let's see. Trying to find out see where I can find this information. I used to, because I did videos on this and stuff, but I was like average salary for an accountant back in maybe 2022 for a federal accountant was like 114,000, 126,000. It was something like that, whatever it was. I don't even remember. That and auditor salary is about the same. But it was like, that was the average. But when I thought about it, I was like, I don't actually know anybody who made less than 100,000. Like that I was working, like there was nobody there after a certain period of time. Maybe when they started, we started and as we went up, but I didn't know anybody who made less than 100,000 in that space. I was the lowest paid. I was the newest to the space. So, but yeah, so I just didn't know anybody. He said, King 318 says, LOL, he was talking like they just pumping out millionaires and HVAC. Come on now. Stop it. They pumping out that Freon. Now, I do know some millionaires from HVAC, but I know way more people from the finance, like the financial space who became millionaires than HVAC. But you can still make that's still 70,000 a year, 80,000 a year is still a good living. Yeah. CA said, yo, what's happening? Not too much. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think about this new setup I got over here, huh? And let me know what you think. Let me know. By the way, how do I sound? But you know what I've been wondering? Should I talk closer to the mic like this? I ain't really trying to be sounding like I'm doing no, what you call that? Like when people like where the stuff be sounding. I don't know what it's called. But I ain't trying to necessarily do that. And I ain't trying to have a lot of puff on the mic either. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if this sounds better or if just me being louder from this distance is better. I don't know. I get to test it out with y'all because, well, y'all. So, all right, hold on. Let me see. Also screen, Miss CH. Messing with CH. CH, what you think? You know what I'm saying? I done flipped it to the side over here. How the movie coming? That's a good question. So, okay, so the movie was coming along great. And then me and the lead, I'm not sure which movie you're referring. I think you're talking about the movie I'm thinking. Which movie you talking about? Because I got a movie called Fell for You. It's a rom-com, romantic comedy. That movie a lot of it was shot. Oh, the vampire movie. So the vampire movie is actually turning into, it's going to be a web series, but we're doing that after we finish the rom-com. So I had to finish the rom-com because I needed to make sure that I can get the support for the vampire series because it's going to require way more people, stuff like that. But a lot of people have been sending me their headshots and stuff like that to be a part of it and stuff like that. So that's cool. But I'm not starting that until after we finish the rom-com. But I'm not going to finish the rom-com. Well, we're supposed to be shooting more on the rom-com. Not might be this weekend or next weekend. So I think about a good 2 more days of like really like locked in shooting, we can probably finish the rom-com. But if we just keep having to piece it together, a couple hours here, a couple hours there, it's gonna take a couple weeks before we can finish that. But if we just lock in 2 8-hour days, we can knock it out. But anyway, so it's coming along good, looks good. Let's see if I show you it. Try to do.
Oh, yeah. You shouldn't date nothing but NBA players and executives. I'm glad to get that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You dig? Yeah. 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 See, so King 318 said so it's gonna be kind of formatted like how Country Wayne have videos going 24/7. No, that's more like, so when I say web series, I just mean like it's gonna be basically like a TV show, but it's just gonna be mainly probably just like released on YouTube. But it's not gonna be like he has like a skit thing. This is like if like I could probably put it on TV like that. Like it's the same thing as TV, but it's gonna be in like episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, like that, like, you know. And the goal is to have it where it can keep going. So Theon, is that Theon? I think Theon31. Theon31 says, "Hey bro, just started watching your videos and you have inspired me to get into accounting. God bless you and your family." Man, I appreciate it, brother. Hey, you get me turned. Y'all be getting me turned, man, when y'all be, you feel me? I'll be changing y'all lives out here, man. You don't even know how many people have discovered accounting through this channel. People making more money than I ever made in accounting. Same with trucking. Like, it's people who watch these videos and see me out there running around getting checks and stuff like that, and they took it to another level, you know. And that money fueled their investing and stuff like that, man. Like, yeah, I love it, man. Like, yeah, definitely. Go get you one. Go get your job. Go get your degree. You know what I'm saying? Go start your career. For sure. Sure. Yeah. Okay. All right. So anyway, man, y'all stay tuned though. Stay tuned. Your boy gonna be you feel me? Gonna be a movie star in a minute. Y'all playing. Y'all playing. Let's see. Saying? You see? Yeah, you see? Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, so it's up. Make y'all proud, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? We the same. We one and the same. That's actually one of the things that I wanted to always kind of, like, as far as like this channel, I wanted to be able to be myself, still professional, because I am a professional. I am actually a professional. I really, when it comes to work, I really don't play. I'm really serious about work. I really take my career serious, stuff like that, my education serious. I take those things serious. But I'm still me. So I'm still cool, all right? I'm still cool. You know, I like to tell people this is what your accountant should look like. This is what your accountant should look like. Me, all right? You can still be cool, you know what I mean? Still live a good life. Hey, Google, turn living room lights blue. The red ain't really doing that. That's
2 lights to blue.
That's a little different. We'll do it. But yeah, so like, you know, you can still be cool and still be on your business, you know? And so I wanted to always, like, for people who was like me, be able to, for them to see somebody like me who looks like, or who's like them, become something, or be in a different room, different space, and still be professional. And still be cool at the same time. Still be cool. Yeah. So what y'all think? Like, is this format cool? Is this all right? Is this decent? You know what I'm saying? It's my 3-camera setup. I could have brought another camera in here, but it's my 3-camera setup right now. Man, that thing make my arm look long as hell. You seen that? I reached my arm look long as hell. Y'all see that? That make my arm look like that. Damn. Yeah, blue light way better. I agree. Matter of fact, hold on, let me see. Hey Google, turn dining room lights blue.
4 out of 5 lights to blue.
I guess it's better than the white still. What you think? What color should I change it? In there. What color should I change that? Oh, y'all can't see it. Damn, I'm looking at the wrong. Y'all can't even see what I done did. I done turned that blue in there. Y'all couldn't even see it. I'm over here thinking y'all seeing what I'm seeing. I'm thinking y'all seeing what I'm seeing. But how's that? Is that decent? Or should I change it to a different color as well? Blue? All right, that what's up. Because I can change it. Like, you feel me? I can be like, hey, Google, turn dining room lights purple. You see what I'm saying? I can do a lot of things.
4 out of 5 lights to purple.
I think that blue probably hit harder, though. Okay. Hey, Google, turn throne room lights blue. Feel me?
2 out of 3 lights to blue.
Oh. Hey, Google, turn dining room lights blue.
4 out of 5 lights to blue.
Thought she was going to be hard-headed at first. You feel me? You know what? Let's try this. Hey, Google, turn throne room lights red.
2 out of 3 lights to red.
What you think? We in here just messing around. I don't know. What y'all think? Is that all right? Blue everything. Yeah. Hey, Google, turn throne room lights blue. There we go.
2 out of 3 lights to blue.
All right. And I would change something in here blue, but I have to do too much to do all that. Yeah. Yeah. Man, we almost at 100 views. Okay, the blue reminds me, Theon says, the blue reminds me of that holographic blue strip, big bread conversations. Hey, yeah. Yeah, that's what we should be having on here. That's all we should be having on here is big money conversations. You dig? Big money conversations. I wish I had my AI computer. I built an AI computer. I wish I had it in here, but I moved it. It was over there, but I moved it now. I wish I could just see it, show it to y'all, so y'all can see me in the computer talking and stuff. It's just crazy. First of all, it's cool, but it's also crazy. It's crazy. Like, I was asking the computer, because the program that I'm running on it, it's a old llama model. So I'm running that, but I said, hey, do you know what do you know what you can do? And it's like, you mean what can I do? I'm just a computer. And then I was like, well, you're this. And it was like, I was like, well, what can you tell me about this? And it was like nothing. Like I'm not like AI. Or it was like it didn't know what it was. It was like, yeah, I'm just a computer, right? And I was like, no, you're this. You're artificial intelligence. And it was like, no, I'm not. And I was like, you're this model. And it was like, nah, no, that model don't exist. The only model that I know about existing is this one. And so that model that you're describing, it doesn't exist. I'm like, no, you're that model. And it was like, no, I'm not. Like, are you joking? Like, it literally was like, are you kidding? Are you joking? Are you just messing with me? I was like, nah, you're this. So then I copied like from the website and sent like the model information and stuff to it. And it read it and was like, wow, I can do that. Like it was like, wow, that's crazy. I didn't know computers like this existed. Like it was like, what is happening? Yeah. King 318 said that AI some crazy stuff, LOL, but do you see it taking over how they are practicing, how they are predicting? I think that AI so there's still problems with AI. So there are still problems with AI, right? Because AI does hallucinations. I don't know if y'all know what hallucinations are, but you might look up an answer on AI because a lot of people use AI like it's Google. Like they Google something, or instead of going to Google, they just go to AI and ask AI, hey, AI, what's this mean? And AI will actually, if it doesn't have a good answer or can't find it on the internet, it will create an answer. And the answer may not be correct. I was in a contracting class, and we was using AI like to look up the answers. Where in the FAR is this? And AI would say, this is where it's at in the FAR, right? And we get into class and we say, this is where it's at in the FAR. And then the instructor will be like, no, it's not. That ain't the right answer. And we like, what do you mean it's not? I mean, it has to be because it says it's here, and it's AI don't lie, right? It doesn't lie. It just, we didn't know at the time. It took us a couple of those situations to realize where it was saying, where it was saying this information was actually fabricated. It did not exist ever in that location. And it created a new, like it sounded so truthful. It was like located in the subsection this and this and this paragraph under this. And it actually, you get to that subsection and that letter E or, I was actually, doesn't actually, oh, shoot, damn. It actually is not a part of that subsection. It added it under it. Like it added, the subsection ended at D and it added it as an E, but it's not even in the right, it wouldn't even be in that subsection for, whatever. So it was like, oh shit, this shit is not actually true. Like doesn't, what? But it seems so real. Like it was like subsection this, and then I have like a statement about it, and it was like, damn. And it wasn't even there for real. Like this shit ain't even there. So it's like, oh, damn. But, it's people who out here who living and dying by AI. And now, is it going to do the things that they say it's going to do? It's probably going to do more than you could even imagine. Y'all don't know. I mean, I don't know if y'all know, but they're building AI factories. Like not like I'm not even talking about like Amazon. I'm talking about like they're building a factory. So you know how much power is in this phone, right? This phone is a very powerful device, right? It's more powerful than the computer that put a man on the moon for the first time. Your phone, what you walk around with in your pocket, is more powerful than the computer that put a man on the moon for the first time. These things that they're building, and when you put AI on the phone, the AI that's on the phone, like when you got, you know, whatever device you're using, you got, not Siri, I don't even know what they're using on Apple, but whatever you got. As a matter of fact, let me just say, I have a computer upstairs that will talk to me. It's my own personal AI computer. It'll talk to me. It can do AI stuff. It can write reports. It can do all kinds of stuff. That computer, the size of it is bigger than it needs to be. They can run more powerful AI computers on smaller devices, like little boxes that are supercomputers. They are building, when I say they're building AI factories, they're building factory-sized spaces that are computers. But it's not just a computer, it's an AI computer. So they're building AI computers bigger than Walmart that are, we're talking about monstrosity size computers, or AI computers, artificial intelligence size, like type of computers. They're not regular computers. Like my laptop is dumb. My laptop is dumb. It's not even smart, okay? They're building machines that you can't even fathom the level of power that it's running and that it has. It's on another planet altogether. And there's lots, I'm not going to say lots, but there are several of these type of computers that are being created where the mainframes and stuff like that are gigantic. Gigantic. So if I know that my AI computer is probably can write fast, to read fast, it can process information, can look up this, can find this, can search you, can all of this stuff. It can talk to me. It can, and it's a garbage computer compared to other AI computers. The ones that they're building right now, I don't know what that's for. Like I don't know what they're gonna do with that. What are they gonna do with that? Like seriously, like what are they gonna do with that? Like with computers that are like the size of my neighborhood or something. Like what are you gonna do with that? Like I don't know what the purpose is of that. Like what? Like think about it. What are they gonna do with it? That's a real question from me. Is I don't know what their plan is. Why are you building computers the size of my neighborhood? Why do you have to take bulldozers to build a computer? Like why are you clearing land to build a computer? Like I don't what is this about? Like they gotta, like you gotta harness star power in order to power these things. Like what are you doing with this? Like what is this gonna do? Like what is like that? I'm seriously saying, like I don't know why they would do that. Like even me, I got an AI computer upstairs that I don't even really turn on too often. It was cool, it was a project. I'm a nerd, you know what I mean? I'm a cool nerd, but I'm a nerd, you know what I'm saying? So I built an AI computer months ago, right? Like I don't even know how long ago. It's been a while, okay? And I was using ngrok, and I had created my own app so I can access it because it's only on it's local, so it's not on the internet. It's It's mine, right? And so I'm running endpoints so that I can access it remotely through my phone and securely and stuff. Like, so I'm doing that. And even with that, it was cool to like, oh, I did it. But what is really the purpose of these things that they're building out in like deserts and stuff like what are they doing that for? Like like I don't know why they would do that, because you don't need to do that to replace people. Hey, Mike Trades said, yo, Casino, what's up, bro? Hey, Mike Trades, why are they building these AI computers that are the size of neighborhoods? I don't know what's going on. Like I'm in the space. I'm conscious. I'm in the AI. I'm in the AI. I'm one of the people who've been pushing people in the AI for a while. Okay, I'm into it. I don't know why they're building computers why they got to take bulldozers and clear land, and they're building things that look like it's going to be a Walmart or bigger than a Walmart or something like that. But they're building a computer instead that's stories high. What are they doing? Like, what's that? I don't know what that's for. Greed? I don't know if that's greed. Because like, even if it was greed, right? Like let's say we were talking about money. The things that they're building, I still don't know what they're like. Are they like? I don't know what the purpose is. Like even if it was for money, I don't know what you're gonna do with that. Like I'm confused. That are they just gonna all people are not gonna work no more? Like I just don't. Mike Trey said, "Yeah, you got me on that one, Casino." Yeah, like I just don't know what like. Let me see if I can find a picture so you can see what I'm referring to. Because maybe that'll help. So because I know I'm saying it, and it's probably like, whatever. Let me see. AI super. Like they doing construction, like to build these things. Because the current ones that exist now, they too powerful as they are. Like the ones that they currently have are unbelievably powerful, and they only let the general what's Chat GPT. We don't even get a chance to really use the real Chat GPT. They just give us a watered down version of the real thing that they got. That they still creating, building bigger and bigger. So y'all don't even know what these things is capable of yet. Like they building stuff like, hold on, let me see what it's called. Change it. They building factories. This is like computers like this. Like what are we doing? What are we doing? What's happening? Anyway, I'll find it. I'll find it. I definitely seen them like clearing like a desert. Like it was like clearing everything out, and it's like, okay, I'm officially old. I don't know what they gonna do. Like, are we about to like build like do Star Trek or something? Like, what's happening right now? Like, are we about to? Is that the data centers they've been talking about? So they have data centers. Of course, they have to have a lot of memory, but damn, let me see if I can show you. Who is it? Damn. Video. Trying to find this thing from NVIDIA. He was like, this is like a regular size microchip, and this is like an AI supercomputer microchip. It was like this big. You see. Like the microchips they're building is like gigantic. You know, you gotta think like your phone stuff got microchips in it. These is like plates, and this is one microchip. It's like what? What are we doing? What is that? What's that for? King 318 said running electric bill up. Yeah, facts. King 318 says, what is the best way you see to get some money from all this AI nonsense? Shit. Talk about it. I don't know. You can, so that's the thing, right? Currently you can use AI right now in a small AI computer that's souped up can run a company. You can set it where it responds to your emails. You can set it where it places orders for you, sources things to sell, runs your store. They're called AI agents, right? So you can set all of these little AI agents, because basically, you're trying to make me nerd out. I see what you're doing. You're trying to make me nerd out. All right? I'm not gonna nerd out. I see what you're doing. It's very clever. You're trying to make me nerd out. All right? Well, I'm not finna have y'all looking at me crazy. All right? Not gonna be looking at me like I'm some nerd. All right? I know what you're doing. Okay? I get it. I'm gonna just tell you a little bit. Just a little bit. All right? Okay. All right. We're gonna talk about it just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go get something to eat. All right? So basically, the concept, I'm gonna say it like that. I'm gonna say concept because I don't want to sound like this is my idea. Because then y'all gonna think I'm crazy. And I'm not crazy. I'm just telling you what the science says. This is what they say it is. Okay? I didn't say this. But basically, you're creating personalities. Like different people operate differently. You got different personalities. So you have one personality that is very, very good at research. You got one personality that's good at organization. You got one personality. And so you're basically creating little people. It's really like you're running a program, and that program is like a person that does something. And then this other program is like a person that does something. So ideally, your AI main computer is actually multiple personalities, in a way. So you can create because you would think of like when we look at like Chat GPT, we think like, oh, Chat GPT is just Chat GPT, but really your Chat GPT is different from my Chat GPT. And so and then I may have 20 Chat GPTs inside of, or like 20 different conversations going, and that don't know what the other conversations have going on unless I tell it show the history of these previous conversations. It doesn't know what we're talking about. So it's just thinking this way, and your other one is thinking this way. And so what you can do is you can have them all individually doing different things. And that all can be embodied inside of one AI. So it's multiple personalities going on. Because basically you're creating small people in theory, you're creating small people to do these different tasks. And so then you can have one that manages all of them. That kind of thing, like a manager. And if it don't like what you did, if you set your manager to say, hey, make sure he do what he's supposed to do, when that information comes back or something comes back from to that manager AI agent, and it says, I don't like that, it'll send it back and, hey, you fix that and bring it back when you're done. Okay? It's crazy. It's crazy. But that's ideally, that's basically how it's perceived. At least that's the way I perceive it. It's not me, okay? This is how it was explained. Okay, that was a good explanation. Yeah, because I don't really understand it for real. Oh, no, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I just don't want y'all thinking I'm just some nerd out here talking about, AI got AI's people and stuff like that. No, it's like the concept of it. It's like these AI agents. If you look up AI agents, you can have an AI computer and you can create these AI agents inside of your computer that do things and handle tasks for you and don't sleep, don't stop. It's 24/7. So I guess the best way would be to put it to practical use, some kind of business, I guess. But right now it's like we're too small. You're too small to like make any significant the stuff that they building. The stuff that they building, a cheap computer is, on the level that they building, like you couldn't build anything that could really compete with, like the Elon Musk and Google and, whoever. You can't really build anything that can compete with them because they're billionaires headed to trillionaires. So you can't really compete with them. You can't compete with. It's like competing with the federal government. You cannot compete with the federal government. It's the federal government. They deal with trillions of dollars. You cannot compete with them when they want to do something. So if they want to own, they own. The federal government created the internet. It's made for the army. Right? So when they want to do stuff, they build the internet. You know what I'm saying? They build artificial intelligence. They build time travel. All right? I don't know if they actually have anything like that, but I'm just saying, you can't really compete with them in that space, right? So all you can do is try to get your money. Get you a couple $1 million, might make $1 billion, $2 billion, $3 billion. That'd be great, right? But you're not really a player in the space of AI. You're not. Only thing you can do is build a company that can be bought by them. That's all you can do. Build a robotics company and hope that you can get bought out or something like that. It's like you can't build it's like for the people who can't build the iPhone, they just build the case for the iPhone. You can be you can't be the people who made this, but you can make the case that go around the iPhone and make your money. See what I'm saying? But you're not a real contender with building iPhones. Let's be realistic. You're not gonna build no iPhone. You ain't building no iPhone. You know what I'm saying? But you can build like support equipment for it. You can build a cell phone holder. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, find your niche and, work your magic, teach people about AI. I don't know. But yeah, man, more people should explain it like that instead of trying to make it seem like it's only for PhDs to understand. You know what? I don't think PhDs understand it. This is really okay. See, I'm not gonna do this. Maybe one other day I do this. We can do this another day. We can do this. We can sit around and I'll tell you about stuff that I like into, or whatever, like stuff that I think about, whatever. But yeah, I don't think that PhDs fully understand this stuff. Not like most PhDs are it's not like philosophy. Like, it's not technology. Like, they're not engineer PhDs and stuff like they're not that, So then it's completely different. But I don't think that most engineers would even come close to understanding this stuff. I mean, and it's nothing to say that, it's bad on them. I mean, this is fucking AI. Like, this shouldn't exist. This stuff shouldn't exist. Right? This stuff should not exist. It should not. But we're here now, right? So this is for all the people who watch Star Wars and Star Trek and Predator and stuff like that. This is sci-fi. This stuff right here is sci-fi stuff. So if you was watching Love and Hip Hop, you missed it. Okay? You're not equipped. You're not equipped. If you've been watching MTV music videos, if that's what you get off on, then you're not. Yeah, it missed you. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to watch Little House on the Prairie and stuff like that, if that's what you grew up thinking about, you don't know what's going on. You're lost. You're lost. And it's not your fault. It's just this stuff shouldn't even exist. It shouldn't exist. So yeah, PhDs is completely lost. You know how many PhDs that I know who don't know what's going on? I tried to tell a PhD, about AI might even be able to help them with their dissertation. Oh, I don't want to hear. Oh, don't talk about no AI. I don't see how it can help. It don't make sense. I can't see how it can help. I'm like, well, it can do this. And then they're like, wait, it can do that? Well, let me take another look at it then. Let me just take another. That's PhDs. It's a different world out here. Shit. Yeah. Crazy. But anyway, I definitely appreciate y'all rocking with me. Hopefully this restaurant is still open and I can get something to eat and get anything. Your fault. Anyway, hope that you guys enjoy hanging out with me. And the next time I come on here, I'm going to come on here and we're going to talk about, I don't know, I ain't going to say that. I was going to say we're going to talk about, when they say, people say, oh, we living in the Matrix, or we living in and what's the term? Simulation. You know how crazy they sound when they say it? You know how crazy they sound when they say that? This isn't real. We're living in a simulation. This is the Matrix. And as crazy as that is, I hate the fact that I understand what they're saying. I hate it. I know what they mean, but they're just saying it wrong. They're saying it wrong. It's kind of a shock value kind of thing. But they're really just saying that all this stuff, a lot of the stuff that we do, most of the stuff we do is man-made. It's somebody laid rules over nature, and we're We're living inside those rules, right? Like driver license don't actually exist in nature. Somebody told you can't drive unless you have a license. It becomes our reality. But in reality, it's made up. It's all made up. Like, it's crazy. Like lights, electricity, light bills, it's all created. It's like we made it up. Like, it's all like this thing. And so how serious can you take, or do you take things that are made up? So, but, so yeah, I hate the fact that I understand that. I hate it. I don't want to understand that. I like being blissfully ignorant or whatever. Like, it's good to not know sometimes, like, stuff. But, the way they describe stuff is, makes it sound like, oh, it's just some kind of, you just saying. But, like, all of these things that we do are just made up things. Think about it. All these things that we do, that is because it's we're living in it. So it's real to a degree, but it's really fake. It's like it's real, but it's fake. Yeah. It's like it's real, but it's fake. King 318 said, nothing new under the sun. Nothing new, just variations. But yeah, like all of this stuff is just made up. Like, we're watching YouTube, which is a man-made creation, and and they put rules around, how you stream, how you do this, how you do, and we live in it. Like, money is not really, it's not found in nature, but we've adopted it, and now it's, yeah. So it is what it is. I mean, we're still where we are, right? But we're really just microorganisms floating through space, which is crazy. But yeah. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino is the Name. If you find any value in these videos, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying a different voice. Tell me what it sounds like. If you find any value in these videos, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we out. Peace.